Every morning, when the sun rises and the world awakens, we are presented with a powerful opportunity, a chance to set the tone for the day ahead. In this seemingly simple moment lies a profound potential to influence our thoughts, actions, and overall experience of life. Buddhism, a spiritual tradition rooted in over 2 millennia of wisdom, offers guidance on how to harness this opportunity through a practice both elegant and transformative. Speaking 5 affirmations to oneself every morning. This practice, grounded in mindfulness and compassion, serves as a compass to navigate the complexities of daily life with clarity, purpose, and a calm heart. The beauty of this ritual lies in its simplicity. These affirmations are not mere words but intentional declarations that align our minds with principles of gratitude, impermanence, compassion, wisdom, and inner peace. By starting each day with these affirmations, we plant seeds of positivity and awareness, nurturing qualities that lead to a more fulfilling and balanced life. The first affirmation, "I am grateful for this new day," invites us to acknowledge the gift of life. Gratitude, a cornerstone of Buddhist practice, shifts our focus from what we lack to the abundance present in every moment. When we begin the day with gratitude, we cultivate an openness to life's possibilities, appreciating not only the joys but also the challenges that shape our journey. Imagine waking up and taking a moment to notice the light streaming through your window, the sound of birds outside, or the simple fact that you have another day to grow, connect, and discover. This mindfulness anchors us in the present, reminding us to embrace each moment with curiosity and appreciation. The second affirmation, "I embrace impermanence," reflects one of Buddhism's most profound teachings, the understanding that everything is transient. From the seasons changing to the ebb and flow of our emotions, impermanence is a fundamental truth of existence. By embracing this reality, we learn to let go of attachments and expectations, freeing ourselves from unnecessary suffering. Consider the last time you held on to something, perhaps a relationship, a possession, or a specific outcome, only to find that its eventual change or loss brought pain. When we internalize the concept of impermanence, we approach life with greater flexibility, ready to adapt to its ever-shifting nature. This affirmation helps us meet change with acceptance rather than resistance, allowing us to flow more gracefully through life's transitions. "I cultivate compassion for myself and others" is the third affirmation, and it serves as a gentle reminder of our shared humanity. Compassion, central to Buddhist teachings, calls us to treat ourselves and others with kindness, empathy, and understanding. In a world often marked by judgment and division, this affirmation challenges us to look beyond surface differences and recognize the common struggles we all face. Imagine encountering a coworker who seems irritable or distant. Instead of reacting with frustration, you might pause to consider what challenges they might be experiencing. Similarly, cultivating compassion for oneself means letting go of self-criticism and embracing self-care. When we approach ourselves and others with compassion, we create an environment where healing and connection can flourish. The fourth affirmation, "I walk the path of wisdom," is a commitment to seeking deeper understanding and insight. Wisdom, in the Buddhist sense, is not just intellectual knowledge but an experiential awareness of life's truths. It involves discerning what truly matters and making choices that align with our values and aspirations. Walking the path of wisdom might mean pausing before reacting in anger, reflecting on the root of your emotions, and choosing a response that fosters harmony rather than conflict. It could also involve seeking knowledge through reading, meditation, or meaningful conversations. This affirmation inspires us to approach life as both students and teachers, constantly learning and sharing insights with those around us. Finally, "I am at peace with myself" encapsulates the ultimate goal of this practice, inner tranquility. In a world filled with noise and distraction, finding peace within can seem elusive. Yet, this affirmation reminds us that peace is not something we must chase externally. It is already within us, waiting to be nurtured. Being at peace with oneself means letting go of perfectionism, forgiving past mistakes, and embracing who we are in this moment. It is a state of acceptance that allows us to face life's ups and downs with equanimity. Picture yourself standing in the middle of a bustling city, surrounded by chaos, yet feeling a profound sense of calm because your inner world remains unshaken. This is the power of cultivating inner peace. These affirmations are more than just a morning ritual. They are a gateway to transformation. By speaking these lines with intention and mindfulness, we align ourselves with values that uplift and empower. However, like any meaningful practice, it requires consistency and effort. Some days, you may find it easier to connect with the affirmations. Other days, distractions or doubts might arise. This is natural and part of the journey. The key is to approach the practice with patience and persistence, trusting that its benefits will unfold over time. To deepen the impact of this practice, consider creating a sacred space for your morning ritual. This could be a quiet corner in your home where you feel at ease. Adding simple touches like a candle, a piece of meaningful artwork, or even a plant can make the space inviting and conducive to reflection. Before reciting the affirmations, take a few moments to center yourself with deep, mindful breaths. As you speak each line, allow its meaning to resonate within you. Visualize the qualities you wish to cultivate and feel the emotions they evoke. For instance, when affirming gratitude, you might imagine the sun rising, casting its warm glow over the world, symbolizing new beginnings. As you integrate this practice into your life, you may notice subtle yet profound changes. Your interactions with others might become more compassionate, your responses to challenges more thoughtful, and your overall outlook more positive. The affirmations serve as a foundation, supporting you in building a life that reflects the principles of mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom. If you're finding value in these insights, consider joining our journey on the Buddhism in Modern Life channel. Together, we explore ways to apply Buddhist teachings in practical and meaningful ways, helping us navigate the complexities of modern life with clarity and grace. By subscribing, you'll become part of a community dedicated to growth, understanding, and transformation. The journey of self-discovery and growth begins with small, intentional steps. Speaking these 5 affirmations each morning is one such step, a ritual that grounds us in the present while guiding us toward a future filled with purpose and peace. As we embrace this practice, we not only transform ourselves but also create ripples of positivity that extend to those around us. And so, as this first chapter concludes, let us carry forward the intention to greet each morning with gratitude, embrace life's impermanence, cultivate compassion, walk the path of wisdom, and find peace within ourselves. This is only the beginning, and the possibilities are endless. Building on the foundation laid by the morning affirmations, we delve deeper into the transformative power of this practice and its broader implications on our lives. Each affirmation is a doorway, not just to self-discovery, but to meaningful connections with the world around us. To truly understand the depth of this practice, we must explore the intricate threads that weave these principles into our daily experiences and relationships. Consider the affirmation, "I am grateful for this new day." Gratitude, though seemingly simple, is a profound force that can reshape our perspective. When we consciously acknowledge the blessings in our lives, we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or difficulties, but rather recognizing the opportunities they present. Imagine a scenario where you wake up feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list. Instead of dreading the day, you take a moment to express gratitude for the ability to tackle those tasks, for the people who depend on you, or for the simple fact that you have the strength to face challenges. Over time, this mindset shift can transform how you approach life, cultivating resilience and positivity. In the affirmation, "I embrace impermanence," we find a lesson that transcends personal growth and touches every aspect of our existence. Impermanence, often viewed with apprehension, is a reminder of life's dynamic nature. By accepting that nothing is permanent, we free ourselves from the chains of attachment and fear. For example, consider the fleeting nature of emotions. A moment of anger might feel all-consuming, but by remembering its impermanence, we can observe it without being overwhelmed. Similarly, joy, when appreciated as a transient experience, becomes even more precious. This perspective encourages us to cherish the present without clinging to it, fostering a balance between engagement and detachment. Compassion. The essence of the third affirmation, I cultivate compassion for myself and others, is both a practice and a way of being. It calls us to extend kindness not just to others, but also to ourselves. Self-compassion, often overlooked, is critical for our well-being. Imagine making a mistake at work and spiraling into self-criticism. Instead of berating yourself, you pause and acknowledge your humanity. Mistakes are part of growth, and treating yourself with understanding can lead to more constructive outcomes. Extending this compassion outward creates ripples, influencing how we interact with those around us. A kind word to a struggling colleague or patience with a friend in need can transform relationships, building trust and empathy. The affirmation, I walk the path of wisdom, invites us to embrace lifelong learning and reflection. Wisdom, in its truest sense, is not the accumulation of knowledge, but the ability to apply it meaningfully. Take, for instance, a situation where a friend shares a personal struggle. Instead of offering immediate advice, you listen deeply, seeking to understand their perspective. This act of mindful listening is a reflection of wisdom, demonstrating that sometimes the greatest support is simply being present. Wisdom also manifests in our choices, guiding us to act with integrity and intention. By committing to this path, we align our actions with our values, creating a life of purpose and coherence. Finally, the affirmation, I am at peace with myself, is a testament to the inner tranquility we all seek. Peace is not the absence of conflict, but the presence of harmony within. It is the ability to remain centered amidst chaos, drawing strength from a wellspring of self-acceptance. Picture yourself in a heated argument, feeling the urge to lash out. Instead, you take a deep breath, reconnecting with your inner calm. This pause allows you to respond rather than react, preserving both your peace and the relationship. Inner peace, cultivated through practice, becomes a sanctuary, offering solace and strength in the face of life's unpredictability. As we integrate these affirmations into our daily lives, their impact extends beyond personal growth. They influence how we engage with the world, shaping our interactions and contributions. Gratitude fosters generosity. Impermanence encourages adaptability. Compassion builds connection. Wisdom guides decision-making, and inner peace radiates stability. Together, these qualities create a ripple effect, inspiring those around us to embark on their own journeys of transformation. One powerful example of this ripple effect can be seen in community settings. Imagine a workplace where employees begin their day with a shared practice of gratitude. Over time, this collective acknowledgement of blessings creates a positive atmosphere, enhancing collaboration and reducing stress. Similarly, families that embrace compassion as a core value often find that conflicts are resolved more amicably, with members feeling heard and supported. These examples highlight the universal applicability of the affirmations, demonstrating their potential to foster harmony and growth in diverse contexts. Incorporating these principles into our interactions also invites us to consider the broader societal implications. In a world often marked by division and discord, the values of compassion, wisdom, and peace offer a path to unity. By embodying these principles, we become agents of change, promoting understanding and cooperation. For instance, engaging in dialogue with someone who holds opposing views can be an opportunity to practice compassion and wisdom. Instead of aiming to win the argument, we listen with the intention to understand, finding common ground and fostering mutual respect. This practice also encourages us to reflect on our responsibilities as global citizens. Gratitude reminds us of the interconnections that sustain us, from the farmers who grow our food to the ecosystems that support life. Embracing impermanence inspires us to act with urgency on issues like climate change, recognizing that our actions today shape the world of tomorrow. Compassion drives us to address inequality, extending kindness and support to those in need. Wisdom guides us to seek solutions that are sustainable and equitable, while inner peace equips us to navigate the complexities of these challenges with clarity and resolve. The journey of integrating these affirmations into our lives is not without its challenges. Resistance to change, doubt, and inconsistency are common obstacles. However, by approaching the practice with patience and perseverance, we can overcome these barriers. setting aside a few minutes each morning for reflection, linking the affirmations to existing habits, and seeking support from like-minded communities are strategies that can enhance consistency and motivation. Over time, these small efforts accumulate, leading to profound shifts in our mindset and behavior. As this exploration continues, let us carry forward the understanding that these affirmations are not mere words, but powerful tools for transformation. They invite us to live with intention, aligning our thoughts and actions with our highest aspirations. In the next part, we will delve into practical strategies for sustaining this practice, addressing common challenges, and deepening our connection to these principles. The journey is ongoing, and each step brings us closer to a life enriched by mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom. As the journey with these affirmations continues, it becomes clear that their power lies not only in the words themselves, but in the practice and embodiment of their meaning. The affirmations become a living, breathing part of who we are, influencing our thoughts, actions, and interactions. This transformation is gradual, yet profound, unfolding with every repetition and reflection. Let us revisit the first affirmation, "I am grateful for this new day," and explore its deepening impact. Gratitude is often viewed as a fleeting feeling, but in truth, it is a state of being that grows with practice. Over time, the affirmation encourages us to seek gratitude not just in obvious moments of joy, but in life's subtleties and even its difficulties. Imagine being stuck in traffic on your way to work. First, frustration may arise, but through the lens of gratitude, you might notice the opportunity to listen to a podcast, enjoy the sunrise, or reflect on the day ahead. These small shifts in perspective accumulate, turning everyday challenges into moments of mindfulness and appreciation. The second affirmation, "I embrace impermanence," deepens our understanding of change and impermanence as we continue to reflect on it. At first, impermanence may seem like a concept to be accepted intellectually. However, with sustained practice, we begin to internalize it emotionally and spiritually. Consider the changing seasons. Watching the leaves fall in autumn, we are reminded of life cycles, of growth, decay, and renewal. This understanding extends to our relationships, careers, and personal aspirations. By embracing impermanence, we learn to cherish what we have while letting go of what no longer serves us, making space for new experiences and opportunities. I cultivate compassion for myself and others. The third affirmation invites us to embody compassion more fully with each passing day. First, compassion may manifest as acts of kindness, offering help to a friend, volunteering, or speaking gently to ourselves during moments of struggle. Over time, however, it becomes a lens through which we see the world. For instance, encountering a person who is angry or rude might initially trigger defensiveness. But with practice, we begin to see beyond their behavior, recognizing the pain or fear that may underlie it. This shift allows us to respond with empathy rather than judgment, fostering deeper connections and understanding. The fourth affirmation, "I walk the path of wisdom," takes us on a journey of self-discovery and growth. Wisdom, unlike knowledge, is gained through experience and reflection. As we walk this path, we start to notice patterns and lessons in our lives. Imagine facing a recurring challenge, perhaps a difficult relationship or a personal habit you wish to change. Walking the path of wisdom means pausing to ask, "What is this situation teaching me? How can I respond differently this time?" This practice of inquiry transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth, allowing us to navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. Finally, the affirmation, "I am at peace with myself," continues to guide us toward inner harmony. Peace is not a destination but a practice, one that requires us to confront and embrace all aspects of ourselves, the light and the shadow. This affirmation encourages us to cultivate self-acceptance, letting go of the need for perfection. Imagine reflecting on a mistake you made, feeling the familiar sting of regret. Instead of dwelling on it, you remind yourself that mistakes are part of the human experience. You choose to learn from the moment and move forward with grace. Over time, this practice fosters a deep sense of inner stability, allowing you to weather life's storms with equanimity. As these affirmations become woven into the fabric of our lives, their impact extends beyond the individual. The qualities of gratitude, impermanence, compassion, wisdom, and peace ripple outward. Similarly, a leader who embodies wisdom and compassion can inspire their team to approach challenges with creativity and empathy. The communal aspect of these affirmations cannot be overstated. Buddhism teaches the importance of sangha, or community, as a source of support and inspiration on the spiritual path. By sharing these affirmations with others, we create a collective energy that amplifies their power. Imagine gathering with a group of friends or colleagues to reflect on the affirmations and their impact. Each person's insights and experiences add depth to the practice, creating a sense of connection and shared purpose. This communal practice also invites us to consider the broader implications of these affirmations in addressing societal challenges. Gratitude, for instance, can be a powerful antidote to consumerism and environmental degradation. By appreciating what we have, we reduce the impulse to seek fulfillment through material possessions, fostering a more sustainable way of living. Similarly, compassion and wisdom are essential in addressing issues like inequality and conflict. When we approach these challenges with open hearts and clear minds, we are more likely to find solutions that honor the dignity and well-being of all involved. The integration of these affirmations into daily life requires intention and effort, but the rewards are immeasurable. Overcoming obstacles such as resistance, doubt, and inconsistency is part of the journey. One effective strategy is to pair the affirmations with a daily ritual, such as enjoying a cup of tea or taking a morning walk. This association creates a sense of rhythm and ease, making the practice more sustainable. Additionally, journaling about your experiences with the affirmations can deepen your understanding and provide a record of your growth over time. As we conclude this chapter, let us carry forward the intention to live these affirmations not just in thought, but in action. In the next section, we will explore practical techniques for embodying these principles in our interactions and decisions, creating a life that reflects the values of mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom. The journey continues, and with each step, we draw closer to a more fulfilling and harmonious existence. As we approach the conclusion of this journey, it becomes essential to reflect on the overarching themes that have guided us through the exploration of these affirmations. Each of the 5 lines we recite each morning is more than a simple statement. It is a call to action, a reminder of our deepest values, and a pathway to personal and collective transformation. This final chapter serves as both a summary and a culmination, weaving together the insights we have gathered and offering practical steps to carry them forward. The affirmation, "I am grateful for this new day," teaches us to cultivate a mindset of gratitude that transcends fleeting emotions. Gratitude becomes a foundation for resilience, helping us navigate challenges with grace and perspective. By anchoring ourselves in appreciation, we create a fertile ground for positivity and growth. Imagine a particularly difficult day, perhaps one filled with unexpected setbacks. Even in such moments, gratitude offers a way to reframe our experience. Instead of focusing solely on the obstacles, we might express thanks for the lessons they bring or the strength we discover within ourselves. Over time, this practice reshapes how we perceive and engage with the world. The lesson of impermanence, encapsulated in the affirmation, "I embrace impermanence," invites us to dance with the ever-changing nature of existence. Life, in all its beauty and complexity, is a series of transitions. By accepting this truth, we learn to let go of attachments and expectations that no longer serve us. This doesn't mean abandoning our aspirations or connections, but approaching them with a sense of openness and flexibility. For example, when faced with the end of a significant chapter in our lives, such as a career change or the loss of a loved one, the acknowledgement of impermanence helps us move through the grief and uncertainty with greater acceptance. It reminds us that every ending carries the seed of a new beginning. Compassion, as affirmed in "I cultivate compassion for myself and others," is the bridge that connects us to one another. It encourages us to see beyond surface differences and recognize the shared humanity that binds us all. Compassion is not passive. It is active and intentional. calling us to respond to the suffering of others with kindness and care. Consider the ripple effect of a single compassionate act. A smile offered to a stranger, a listening ear for a friend, or a moment of patience with a child can inspire others to pay that kindness forward. In this way, compassion becomes a force for healing and unity, fostering a sense of belonging and mutual support. The affirmation, "I walk the path of wisdom," reminds us that wisdom is both a journey and a destination. It is cultivated through reflection, learning, and the willingness to grow from our experiences. Wisdom calls us to align our actions with our highest values, ensuring that our choices reflect our aspirations for a meaningful life. This path often requires courage, particularly when faced with difficult decisions. For instance, choosing to speak the truth in a challenging situation or taking responsibility for a mistake requires the clarity and integrity that wisdom fosters. By committing to this path, we not only enrich our own lives but also inspire those around us to do the same. Finally, "I am at peace with myself" encapsulates the ultimate goal of this practice: inner harmony. Peace is not a state that arises spontaneously. It is cultivated through consistent effort and self-awareness. It requires us to confront our fears, insecurities, and regrets, transforming them into opportunities for growth. Imagine sitting quietly at the end of a long day, reflecting on both the triumphs and challenges you faced. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, you acknowledge your efforts and accept your imperfections with compassion. This practice of self-acceptance fosters a sense of balance and tranquility that becomes a source of strength in times of uncertainty. As we integrate these affirmations into our lives, their impact extends far beyond the individual. They become a beacon, guiding our interactions and influencing the environments we inhabit. A workplace where gratitude and compassion are valued becomes a space of collaboration and trust. A family that embraces the principles of impermanence and wisdom fosters resilience and adaptability. Communities rooted in these values cultivate a culture of mutual respect and shared purpose. To sustain and deepen this practice, it is important to remain intentional and mindful. One way to do this is by periodically revisiting the affirmations, reflecting on how they resonate with your current experiences and aspirations. Journaling can be a powerful tool for this reflection, allowing you to track your growth and uncover new insights. Additionally, consider sharing this practice with others, creating a support system that reinforces your commitment and inspires collective growth, whether through group discussions, workshops, or simply exchanging stories. The shared journey amplifies the transformative power of these affirmations. The journey with these affirmations is not about achieving perfection, but about embracing progress. There will be days when the practice feels effortless and days when it feels challenging. This ebb and flow is a natural part of growth. The key is to approach each day with curiosity and compassion, trusting that the small, consistent steps you take will lead to profound change over time. As we conclude this exploration, let us carry forward the essence of these affirmations as guiding lights on our path. May gratitude remind us of life's blessings, impermanence teach us to embrace change, compassion connect us to others, wisdom guide our decisions, and peace anchor us in the present moment. Together, these principles form a foundation for a life of meaning, fulfillment, and harmony. Before we part, I invite you to join the Buddhism in Modern Life community. By subscribing to our channel, you become part of a growing movement dedicated to integrating timeless Buddhist teachings into the realities of contemporary life. Together, we can continue to explore, learn, and support one another on this transformative journey. And so, as the sun sets on this chapter, let us look forward to the mornings yet to come. Each sunrise brings a new opportunity to speak these affirmations with intention and heart, setting the stage for a day guided by mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom. The journey does not end here. It is an ongoing process of discovery and growth. May you carry these affirmations with you, allowing them to inspire and uplift you as you navigate the beautiful complexities of life. The path is yours to walk, and the possibilities are endless.